to hold the heavy load, okay, of the material. That's why we call this is only pallet. And this entire is nothing but a container or handling unit, full HU or full pallet. So generally what happens in our warehouse when we receive the product from the supplier or vendor, okay, in the warehouse we have the warehouse resources, warehouse employees, warehouse workers. At the time of unloading the product, after unloading they scan. How they scan? They scan from the RF devices. RF devices are similar to the mobile devices. RF devices sends a beam. So RF devices sends, it has the infrared beams, it sends to the barcodes. Okay, then when RF devices send the beam to the barcodes, then the beam will return to the RF screen, and then RF screen reads all the informations we have inside the barcodes. So barcodes, RF screen send one infrared red color or infrared. Simple example I will give you. If you go to shopping mall, you purchase a biscuit packet, you put in front of the machine, it scans. How it scans? So RF screens, this is like technical side of the IoT side. I know the functionality technically, so I'm explaining you here briefly. So RF devices sends infrared rays because there's different kind of LEDs we have. Okay, light emitting diode. Okay, we call this as a LED, infrared, or this is an LED. So RF devices send the signals beam to the barcode. Then the beam will return back inside the infrared. Okay, infrared inside the RF machines. Then RF reads the entire detail we have inside the barcodes. So generally what happens, whenever in our warehouse, the warehouse workers, they receive the product, okay, they unload, they scan the HU, okay, then till we have normal, suppose this is a RF machine and this is the RF machine screen, RF machine device screen, or in SAP EWM /SCWM RFUI screen, where we have to log in with our username, default device like presentation device, we use standard ** or different, or we have here the warehouse number. So in the RF screen, RF device, I will give you another example here. Suppose this is your RF screen, RF device screen, okay, it's like your RF device screen. This is your RF device, okay, some brand it has, this is a RF device, okay, here different one. In the default screen, when we received the till last week, but this business requirement we have additional to do the enhancement from vendor, we were receiving the handling unit, okay. So here we have only HU. For an example, we have the actual quantity, okay, we have the more additional things, I can say product, or I can say like lot or batch or quantity, like quantity we have already, okay. So generally what we do here, generally we scan the handling unit, we put the HU detail here, if we have the quantity we put here, product here, and barcode batch number put here, and we unload, we perform the process. Okay, like then different processes like quality inspection, value-added services, or like put the final product into the hierarchy storage type, pallet storage type, bulk storage type, fast moving, slow moving, replenishment area, different processes. But from last week we getting started different barcodes, or we need to create this in the system. Okay, so in that situation I want some enhancement. I want one scan or skim button here on the RF screen, and one more area on the screen I want where I can put that, scan that barcode. So that's the beneficial for the business. So when we receive the HU with the SSC code and the different barcodes, the warehouse resource or workers at the time after unloading, they will scan all these things also together. Okay, they will scan additional barcodes information together. So let's get started, deep dive into the how we do this and how the barcodes work, and here I will explain you some of the additional functionalities. Okay, so I am going to change this board and I am going to put another board. So you got the business requirement, right? So this is my another board here, you can see. I will explain you how I mention the business requirement enhancements. So first we see the brand name, LearnWithMans. Okay, my name is Mans Nagar. SAP EWM, RF devices, RFUI screen enhancements. So the first point, we understand barcode. Okay, we understand barcodes technically. Enhance screen of RFUI RF devices and business requirement. Whenever we receive the handling unit from the supplier vendor, we were not able to scan the barcodes, full pallet or handling unit. So how barcode works? We always see the barcodes, it contains the information. Okay, so always remember we have the standards. All the different countries, we have the different types of barcodes or different barcodes standard. The website is, if you would like to check, GS1. Just put GS1, you will come to know different country specific barcodes standards. Okay, so we have first barcode, this barcode which is SSCC. Okay, or we have two barcodes for an example. I will explain it here. So first barcode, we have the we call some of the standard application ID. We call some standard barcodes alias. Alias means application ID standard prefixes or prefixes. If you see any barcode, take any barcode, you see some in bracket, you see 00, then some digits, then bracket 15, then down some digits, or like only digits, then two long line, then small digits like lines in the same size, then long lines, then some digits. Why we have this in the brackets? The brackets, we have the digits, these are the prefixes. It speaks something, it tells something about the barcodes, about the product. How you will learn here today. So the first barcode, I will explain you this. So for the first barcode, we have bracket 02, then some number, then bracket 15, then some number, then 20, then some number, then 37. So 02 means, I will explain you this delimiter. What is the delimiter? But 02 means EAN. If you will see any barcode, if you see bracket 02, immediately you will understand EAN. EAN means European Article Number, means product or material detail. Okay. Another bracket you will see 15 for an example. That means best before date, or the product, food product, best before date. If you will see 20 in bracket 20 means version or variant of the product, variant of the product. If you will see 37 means quantity of the product. And I will explain you how one barcode contains all these informations, okay, which written by RF devices. If you see 00 in the bracket 00, I will explain you. That means serial number of the handling units or ID of the handling units, okay, which is the SSCC number, serial shipper container code. So these are the standard number, but if you go to GS1, all countries, they have the more different numbers, country wise, okay, areas wise, countries wise, okay. If you see prefix 10 means batch or lot number, okay. 11 means serial number, okay. 21 means lot batch. 21 alphanumeric number, because batch number or lot number can contain alphabets and numbers also, okay. So in that situation, let's understand only first barcode, okay, then you will come to know another one. So we call one point here delimiter. Delimiter is like this is a special kind of symbols. What is this delimiter? Generally when the warehouse workers resources or in the product, generally in the product, if you go to shopping mall, buy some product, when we scan the product or barcode, automatically system, if you have SAP system, automatically system captures this delimiter. Machine, this is a machine digits, some kind of machine digits, okay, we call this as a delimiter. So in the enhancements configuration, we tell to system we don't want this. Actually we need to tell to system in the configuration. That's why in my specialization classes I explain like this. We need to tell to the system this, whenever in our warehouse, the warehouse workers resources, they scan the product or handling unit, this delimiter should not be captured by the RF devices. So we do the configuration in the system. So the first understand first barcode. So I put some example like, so this is the line, okay, then I put the delimiter. This delimiter in the configuration, we tell to system we do not want this delimiter. Then 2 come into the picture, 02. And what is the meaning of the 02 means? 02 means this is the alias name, standard prefix name, application ID, okay. 02 means here European article number, product or material detail, right? So here, then after you see all the detail, then you see the 15 in the bracket. 15 means best before shelf expiration date. Then you see 2026 01009 for an example. This is the shelf expiration date after 15. 15 denotes this, 02 denotes indicates this, 20 indicates 03, 37 indicates 7000. How? Then you see 20 means version of the variant of the product, so 03 version of the product. Then you will see 37 means quantity of the product. 37 means 7000 quantities we have in the one big full pallet. A small container code, like containers, food container, we have 7000 quantity, or if you want you can put here 1000, 2000, depends upon the quantity. So this is about the first barcode. So generally we need this barcode because vendor sent us this barcode, okay, additional barcode. So we need to configure, we need to scan this barcode in our warehouse at runtime. Come to the another barcode. So another barcode, okay, then bracket 00. What is the meaning of the 00? 00 means prefix, application ID or standard prefix, alias name. 00 means serial number of the handling unit, means serial shipper container code, serial number of the handling unit or handling unit ID or SSCC number we call in the short form. So 00. Another barcode we see 00. Then 00 denotes this. These digits are the serial number of the particular HU where the we have the barcodes. Then we see 10. 10 means batch or lot number of the product. 10 prefix indicates this is the batch or lot number of the product. Inside we have the HU. Okay, so let's see the RF screen. This is the RF screen. Okay, this is the RF screen. In the RF screen, I added this button, and this is one input screen field. Okay, here you can see. I will do a little more zoom, then you will see more clearly, guys. Okay, see the RF screen. RF screen means, this RF screen means in the warehouse businesses, the warehouse workers, they will see this screen at runtime. And where we see that screen, okay, we will see that screen in the /n/SCWM, supply chain warehouse management /RFUI, radio frequency user interface transaction code. Okay, we will see this screen in the RFUI transaction code. In the warehouse, the businesses people, they see that screen on the RF devices. Okay, different brand we have the RF devices, different kind, different types, they will see here. Okay, so how the screen look like? Okay, the HU, the first screen has handling unit, which is the SSCC, means serial shipper container code, or HUID. What is the prefix here or application ID here is 00. 00 indicates serial number of the handling unit or ID. Then we have the product. Product means here we have prefix 02. 02 means EN, European article number, product or material detail. Okay. Third field we have actual quantity. Actual quantity means the quantity we have, okay, inside the handling unit. Actual quantity or actual quantity we require, okay, or we have here. So actual quantity we have prefix 37. 37 means quantity of the product. Okay. Lot batch, prefix 10. What is the prefix 10? 10 means batch or lot number of the product. Best before date, prefix is 15. 15 means best before or shelf expiration date. I added one button here. Okay, and then I put the barcode will be captured. So at runtime, the warehouse workers will be able to capture this details when they scan all the information. Now the RF screen development, coding, okay, process, enhancements, methods, functions, improvements, enhancement will come into the picture. Okay, in the next phase. So till this we do this in the system. And you can visit www.learnwithmans.com. You can check, like me, order different social media platforms to gain the knowledge. Like, subscribe, okay. And this is about the. And then we must do the RF screens developments, okay, where we use the code, where we use a lots of functionality, okay. So this is the business requirement. And the delimiter is whenever the RF screens scan the product, it captures by the system. Okay, okay, this captured by the system. Okay, prefixes automatically captured. So we need in the configuration, we'll tell to system we don't require this. We require these things only. After delimiter, we require all these things. Okay, we must tell to the system and also visit to GS1. Okay, see the different barcodes. And please, if you have any doubt, you may comment me, you can message me, you can mail me. Okay, I am always for your help. Okay, if you have any doubt. And then after this part, the development will come into the picture, codings or like more enhancement. Thank you very much, guys. See you next.